But
And
where
send you
you
proof.
there Asaba now, you dey Lagos?
You don't worry about my location.
Because they say you there Asaba still.
I know there, Asaba. That's the lie. Check my location. Why did they lie for my head? The person should come up this level. I want to see that person.
I can confirm to you that she's not in Asaba today. I don't know about the day before
I
yesterday.
am not in Asaba.
Right now, the controversy surrounding Blessing CEO has taken another serious turn, and this time it involves a direct confrontation. Recall that this whole issue started when Blessing CEO revealed she was dealing with cancer and asked for financial support, which led many people to request proof before contributing. Due to past controversies, some people were already skeptical, and the pressure for her to provide medical results continued to grow. Not long after, a document surfaced online which many claim was not authentic. This led to a family coming forward, accusing her of using their relative medical results and demanding a public apology. There were also reports that she allegedly tried to resolve the issue privately, but the family insisted that any apology must be made publicly.
Question, I said, can you walk us through what has your family passed through from the very first day you people saw your sister's result online? What
All right. All
happened
right.
from that time till now?
Okay. It's very disheartening, very, very disheartening that people can go this length to chase clout and dupe people of their hard-earned money. And while we are doing this, my sister is very, very traumatized. She is very traumatized. My sister was diagnosed of that illness, and she's gone through her chemo, and God is healing her. She's better. Let me say it that way. Then on Saturday, just this last Saturday, she called me and said, "Bro Chidi, there's a situation. Oh, there's something I need to tell you." And I said, I was in Abuja, and I said, what is it? She said, "There's a situation. Oh, somebody is using my predicament to dupe the innocent people, unsuspecting public." And I said, "Okay, calm down. Tell me, walk me through it." And she was like, "Blessings, do I know Blessing CEO?" I said, "Yes, I don't know her in person, but I see her online. I know her antics." And she said, "Yes, Blessing CEO is her client, and they have her best friend and business partner, Blessing CEO, models for her." And one day, Blessing CEO, all of the blues, when my sister was going through this ordeal, Blessing CEO was aware of it. She knew everything my sister was going through. So all that she's doing now, all that she has done is planned. She planned it out. She has, sorry, I'm digressing. She has called my first cousin, who is a lawyer in Abuja, that she doesn't even have cancer. This is how she makes her money. That this is how she makes her money. But we will not depend on those things, because if we don't cry out to the world that this is happening, it will be us tomorrow, and we will be an accomplice, because it's my sister's medical report we are talking about here. So she called in that fateful day and told the lady, "Oh, I have a lump in my breast. I have this lump in my breast. My doctor said it's cancer." The lady said, "What are you talking about?" She said it's on stage 4 already. And the lady said, "You can't just say that. You need to go and take the lump out, send it for biopsy. Then they will decide if it's cancerous or not. You can't just say," do you know what stage 4 is? Stage 4 is the critical stage. If you've been with cancer patients, nobody will wish that to anybody. So she said, okay, she'll go and do that. Then a couple of weeks later, she returned and said, "Oh, the doctor said it's cancer. It's on stage 4. Then she has started posting where she shaved her hair. I don't know if people are gullible. You don't shave your hair falls off when you start your treatment, when you start going through chemotherapy. The treatment takes off your hair because it's a hard treatment. So she shaved off her hair, and she called again, and my sister was on the line with her, and she said, "This is the trick." She said, "Please, Zazie is my sister's business name." She said, "Please, Zazie, can you send me your medical report so that I can compare it to the one I have, the one the doctor gave me. When my sister was telling me this, I said, don't send it to her. She said, Bro Chidi, that is what I'm telling you. The medical report has been doctored and altered. It's online. I said, what a grave mistake. Now we need to tell the world what she's doing because she's already duping people. And she said, please send it to me. Let me compare it to the one I have. That was the trick. That was what happened. My sister innocently sent it to her. Without knowing, she put her phone on disappearing messages. That's why I told you that she planned out everything she's doing. But we'll see this to a logical end. We will not, because the public is involved. What I'm begging Nigerians, what I'm pleading with Nigerians is, if you have been duped by this lady, come out. Let's her be investigated. The charts you showed online here are real. They're not doctored, they're not fake. So she now went. I was born and brought up in Enugu. She went and Blessing CEO grew up in Enugu as well. She went and took out my sister's name. If you see the character are not the same. She took out my sister's name, put her name, took out the hospital address, put an unknown address in Enugu, then took out the doctor's number and put a number. People say they are calling it and it's Hausa person. Now she now sent it to a blogger to publish. That's why she's ranting all over social media, forgetting that she went down to Asaba with IVD, her fiance, and met with my sister's husband, the lady, my sister's friend, and her own husband. Why I'm saying this, I'm not going to mention the lady's name because she has not given me permission to mention. This is live program. She has not given me permission to mention it. But with time, all this thing.
So she went to Asaba with her husband, herself, and another lady to meet with your sister.
Yes, and a pastor.
And a pastor.
Yes.
And what was their conversation?
And my sister was not in the right frame of mind to meet her. My sister is traumatized. But the husband stayed in that meeting, and she was begging that she can't go public to apologize because it's going to ruin everything she's built. People are going to see her as a liar. Then my sister's husband said, "You're not ready. All we want you to do, our concern here are the the unsuspecting members of the public you've duped of their hard-earned money. I saw some people sending as small as 2,000, 1,000.
Can you imagine?
You used people's good heart. I don't know where that girl came from, that lady or what.
And they said allegedly. I said allegedly in one day she made over 140 something million.
Yes, it's possible because some people sent as big as 1 million naira. So
140 something million naira in a day allegedly. Continue.
So what I'm saying, my sister's husband now told her, you have to come out and apologize to the public and refund their monies, and this case will end. We will go our way. Then the world will know that we are not an accomplice in this matter. It was a genuine concern that you manipulated. So you need to come and tell the public. You need to come and tell them what happened. So I saw her calling you out on her page. The lady is unrepentant. She is unrepentant. And I don't know why people are believing her. I don't know why people are sympathizing with her.
However, Blessing CEO has denied these accusations, stating clearly that she does not know the individuals involved and did not post any such documents. Now, things has escalated even further as a live conversation has surfaced between her and the man making these claims. Let's watch what happened.
Daddy Freeze, if you can do me that favor, the world needs to hear. The world needs to hear our own part of the story. Cancer is not a child's play. Cancer is not something somebody can play with. And if someone decides to play with it, then we wish the person good luck. So please, if you can reschedule this live stream, I'll be available at any time, even if it's late night or
why can't you? Can we manage it now? Because now we
we can. All right, let's
just go ahead.
So what's your question?
What is your issue? Chidi said you said that Blessing CEO came to beg you that there was never really that she doctored her report. Let's start from there.
Yes.
Blessing, do you know this gentleman?
Never seen him. I don't know him.
Before we
I
continue
don't
this
do this
video,
before. I
guys,
don't.
do you notice that the exchange between both sides is very intense? While the man continues to insist that he has evidence that back his claims, there's a CEO maintains her position, denying any involvement and even challenging the man to be taken to court. At this point, the situation has moved beyond social media reactions and is now becoming something that many people require proper verification. Different people online are reacting in different ways. Some believe the accusations should be taken seriously, while others feel the only clear evidence can settle the matter.
Do you know this gentleman?
Never seen him. I don't know him.
I don't do this before. I don't chase clout. It's not my thing.
Duke, she said she doesn't know you. She's never met you before.
But Blessing CEO has been calling my lawyer in Abuja. She didn't meet me. She met my sister's husband in Asaba. She met my sister's husband. She met my sister's friend and her husband in Asaba. I didn't say she met me. I've never seen her. I've only called her on the phone when this matter arose on Sunday. I called her when I was in Abuja. And she said she was sounding down. She's going to call me back. And she didn't call me back. But she called my first cousin. We have all the evidence of her calls. She can lie for all I care, but we have all the evidence of her call. We will not put it out until we get to that point. So I can send you my call with her. I can screenshot my call with her and send it out. Every evidence is here. You don't need to lie.
No, no need to lie. Then go to court. Do the
Okay,
right thing. Go to court. Do the right thing.
that's what we are doing, my dear.
Good. Then you can go ahead and speak. Go ahead.
So, okay, what do you think the problem is? Because before we go to court, I'm a settlement guy. And I'm
Yes.
lucky to have another strong person in social media spaces here, Chidi. Blessing too is very strong in social media space, but because she's the one in the hot seat, we cannot reference her. So between me and Chidi, let us see what can be done with this matter. So what exactly, Duke, is your grievance?
Our grievance is that my grievance, and this represents my family grievance, is that she's playing on my sister's predicament. My sister is down. She knows her. She knows she's down, and she decides to play on her predicament. That is our problem. And all we demand from her, we don't need nothing. All we demand from her is to tender unreserved apology for using my sister's predicament in her low time to deceive people, to deceive unsuspecting members of the public. That's all we want. Tender unreserved apology and refund people their hard-earned money.
I
That's
want
all
to
we
ask
want.
you, please,
We
sir, I
don't
want to
want
ask
more
you
than that.
a question, please. Honorably, I
Okay.
want to ask you a question.
All right.
You said I used your sister's predicament. That was what you said, right?
Yes.
On what basis? I
You took.
didn't play report on my page.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
excuse me, sir. Let me just speak, please, so that you can. I
I thought you
didn't
were asking
publish
for a
any
question.
reports. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
I didn't publish any report on my page, number one. Number two, I made a video with my face, my name, and my account number soliciting for funds from my loved ones and my fans. I have my own medical reports. So I don't know what you are asking me to apologize and the predicament you say I used. Because from what you're saying, you said refund to Nigerians. I didn't put out any medical report to extort money from Nigerians. Absolutely not. And I'm still standing my ground. And that is why I'm saying I've not met you before. If the family says or she claims I doctored her results, Let's go to court. Let's prove it there.
All right, let me answer your question.
Go ahead, sir.
You did not publish. You did not publish. Mhm. There are chats to speak against you. The chats
Okay.
you made by yourself. Number
Okay.
one, you told my sister that you need to compare her doctor's report to the one you have, and she sent it to you.
It
You
doesn't
left
even add
your
up.
you when you were talking, I was listening. So listen to me.
Okay, sir. Sorry. Go ahead.
So so you left your phone on disappearing messages so that those things can disappear. But we have all the evidence. My sister innocently sent them to you, sent her report to you. You forwarded it to a blogger who has come online to show your chats with him. And you're still telling me you did not publish it on your page, but you asked someone to publish it. And the person published it, and the unsuspecting members of the public who were touched by your story started donating money. We're
No.
not interested in those. Let me finish. We're not interested in those money they donated, though it's hard-earned money. All we want from you is to apologize to my sister. I used your predicament for my own gain. You called my cousin in Abuja. You called my cousin in Abuja and told my cousin that you don't even have what you said you have. I'm not missing words, blessing. I'm not scared of anything. Who stands by the truth fears nothing. We know the truth. My family is standing by the truth. And that's all we want. We want the public, we want Nigerians to know what has happened to us. That's all we want from you. We don't
Okay.
want to take you to court, but if that is the final result, we might get there.
I think
You you
sorry,
you
sir.
you you came all the way to Asaba with IVD to apologize
To who?
secretly. We don't want secret apology. We want an open apology, so
I want to
Nigerians
ask
will
a
know the
question.
truth.
I want to ask a
Okay, go
question,
ahead.
sir.
Go
Why
ahead.
is your sister not coming forward? The person who said I forged her result. Why are you
Okay,
speaking
good.
on her behalf?
Good. What you did traumatized her, and I've sent out a post that she will speak soon at the appropriate time. She will speak tonight.
Okay. At this point, if your sister said she sent me her result and you have all the necessary evidence, please let's go to court.
Now she asked if my sister cannot come to and blessing. Let me tell you something. My sister is traumatized. What you did to her traumatized her. And when I finish, I'm going to ask you a straight question.
Go ahead.
What you did traumatized her. She's under immense pressure. Blessing, you don't have cancer. I don't know how it works.
Let the doctors prove that.
Wait, she's been through chemotherapy and you are aware of it. She's been through a lot. But I told Nigerians she's going to speak at the appropriate time. Under the freeze, I will let you know when she wants to speak.
That's
We
fine.
await her to speak.
And I'm going to ask Blessing two questions.
Go ahead.
Do you have cancer? And if
I
you
do.
have cancer, what test have you done and where did you do it? Don't tell us your result will come out, it will come out. Tell us where you did it and we'll confirm it.
It is when you sue me, I will bring out all those evidences.
You see?
Sue me.
You
Yes, and
see?
I will bring out all those evidences.
You see?
Social media banter
So
is different from real life. Let's go
so
to court. Enough
so
of this banter.
so so that the freeze, I think I've cleared the air. I'm not lying.
Thank you very
If
much.
I lie, if I lie, if I lie, whoever is lying in this matter you have cancer double 100 times. But I tell you,
Amen.
God is healing my sister. And
And he will heal me too.
amen. And
He will heal me too. And remember, sir, when we are going to court,
mm,
can you come and prove everything you have said
yes,
on this video?
yes,
I'll see you in court then. Thank you
no
very
worries.
much.
At the end of the day, this is a developing situation and there are still many unanswered questions. What is clear is that both sides are standing firmly on their positions and the truth may only come out fully if proper steps are taken. As always, it is important to listen to all sides before drawing conclusions, especially in matters as serious as this. What do you think about this situation? Drop your honest opinion in the comment section. Let's discuss.